So I'm a licensed esthetician, and I'm also a certified permanent cosmetic practitioner. I've been an esthetician since 2017. Getting actually into this business, I always knew I wanted to do something in the beauty industry, but I also wanted to get into sort of like the medical field at the same time. So that's kind of what led me to step back from doing aesthetics work, because I worked as a medical esthetician for a really long time under a doctor. And there was somebody who just did microblading and eyebrows that was there. So I asked her, where can I go to go get certified to become, to do microblading. So I wound up actually taking a test, or going to school to go for microblading. And real quick, I found out that in New Jersey, it's actually one of the hardest states to open up a shop, believe it or not. So I had to go back to school after learning microblading, and I went to Bow Institute of Corrective Cosmetics. During COVID, after COVID happened, I actually got pregnant too, like 3 months right beforehand. And we also, right after my daughter was born, we got told that we basically had no choice but to move because they were gonna get rid of our lease. They weren't renewing the lease. So we looked all around in Cherry Hill, couldn't find anything that was like less than $2,000 a month. So we were like, let's go back to Manahawkin, because I feel like Manahawkin has nothing like my business that I brought here. I feel like it really needed it. It really needed it. There's nowhere that you can do beauty cosmetic tattoo and then also get paramedical tattoo, because I also specialize in doing areola and scar camouflage and a lot of treatments that aren't just the beauty end but more of the medical end too as well. One thing that I would like to tell people anybody who's interested in getting cosmetic tattoo is it's definitely made for everybody. There's a common misconception here, cosmetic tattoo, and you're like, oh, that's not for me. But I have people all the time look at my eyebrows and they're like, I love your eyebrows, and I'm like, yeah, they're tattooed, and nobody even knows, I feel like cosmetic tattoo gets a bad rep because back in the day, it was not as advanced. I mean, in the past 5-10 years, it's come a very, very long way. I mean, inks, pigments, using different needle cartridges, different machines. It's like a whole new ball game now, which really changed, I feel like, the cosmetic tattoo industry. I like to specialize in modern, so I always say less is more. I never want your cosmetic tattoo to walk in the room before you do. I'd rather it, enhance your beauty, your natural beauty. So I just like to enhance. That's really what I'm in this for. So I actually, when I worked out at Bow Institute, I had a lot of people that would travel from Manahawkin all the way to me. So I had a pretty good clientele already. So when I moved to Manahawkin, it wasn't too hard to kind of promote. And I grew up here. I'm a Manahawkin native, so I feel like word of mouth spread really quickly. Yeah, so it's been really, really good, honestly. I feel like in order to succeed in the cosmetic tattoo industry, you definitely need to find your niche. You need to know what you're good at and what you like to do. I do offer all cosmetic tattoo because I do love a different part of each thing, if that makes sense. However, I definitely do a lot more lips, a lot more brows, and now I'm really trying to step into the paramedical of doing a lot more areola. I feel like gaining your customers and clients' trust too. Like you have to put a lot of info out there and a lot of your pictures, and it takes time. So it's really hard that's why I worked at Bow Institute for 2 years, because you want to get your name out there and have photos of your work and,